This YouTube trend is causing all of these videos to blow up, and I figured out exactly how they were doing it, and it's actually super simple. All they did was add the upcoming year to the title of their video when they posted it. And if you post a video like this at the right time, it actually could help you get a ton of views on YouTube. Now, though it's super simple, this doesn't mean that just adding in 4 numbers to your title is gonna automatically get you a ton of views. I wish it was that simple. So I'm gonna share with you how to use this the right way. And on this Google Doc, I'm going to give you 8 title templates that you can actually use as video ideas, an AI prompt to make this whole process super easy to get really good video ideas, and one huge mistake that you need to avoid. So this is what I like to call the year-end trend. And you usually see this come up around November, sometimes a little bit sooner. There's a lot of people posting these videos with the year inside of the title, and they're doing it for really good reason. So for example, we look at this title, which is actually one of the videos my students was working on, and he said 7 reasons to avoid buying real estate. Now he's going to post this video here at the end of November, and I said, why not just add in 2025? Is this still relevant if you say in 2025? He said, definitely. You can see how much more enticing this title is, and that's because the year-end trend makes the video more relevant. And so the year-end trend really utilizes the timeliness strategy, which is a way of making your video feel fresh, relevant, and up to date by referencing the current or upcoming time. So this could be a specific year, or it could even be a season as Thanksgiving approaches or Halloween comes, or different holidays or times of the year. You can actually make videos calling out that specific time, and that's the timeliness strategy, which obviously works really well with the end of the year. And this works because people want the newest, most current information. So here's a great example. If you look at this video called 7 free ChatGPT alternatives to use, it's decent. That would be the before title. But imagine if it was 7 free ChatGPT alternatives to use in 2024. As of right now, it's 2024, about to be 2025. And so you can kind of change these numbers here, but it makes it so much more relevant if you were to just add in that current title. And this is actually the title of this video, which was posted at the end of the year, talking about the next year. And it did really well. And you can see right here, this number, this is showing you that it performed based on the channel's average 100 times better than the channel's average video views. At the end of the day, viewers don't want to waste their time with old information. And so this just lets people know that it's up to date and it's current and it's definitely relevant. And when a video feels more relevant, it really does feel up to date, which can increase that click-through rate to help you get more views on YouTube. Now, like I mentioned, adding the year isn't just going to guarantee views, but it can help, but you still need to use proven topics and frameworks that people will click on. So below, I'm going to share with you right now these 8 proven title frameworks that you can steal. You can use them as video ideas, and these are all outliers. So because these worked for someone else, there's a good chance that this could work for you. And that is a really good thing that you can utilize in making sure that when you come up with video ideas, if it worked for someone else, there's a better chance it's going to work for you. Now, if you want the AI prompt and even more frameworks, I created this and you can pick it up for free, link in the description. And this is going to give you all of that. I created it for my students inside of the Content Academy. And if you're an online business owner and you're looking to build your personal brand on YouTube, you're looking to grow your business and just get more views on YouTube, I have some spots opening up inside of the Content Academy. Just DM me the word Academy and I'll reach out with some more details. But this is what it looks like. And here's all you need to do. So first of all, if you copy and paste the prompt, and then you want to go ahead and copy all of these frameworks. So I'm going to scroll down to the very bottom, and then you're simply going to hit copy. You can copy all of this. We're then going to go over to ChatGPT. We're going to paste this, scroll back to the top, and this is where you just need to add in a little bit of things. So we're going to say describe niche. And so let me think of a good niche that we can do. Maybe we'll do investing niche. And so we'll just type in investing niche. Now here you're going to get really good results if you describe your viewer avatar, their dream outcomes, wants, problems, and desires. I'm not going to spend the time to do a ton of this, but maybe I will just add in a sentence or 2. So I just said these are young adults looking to invest their money as a side hustle to make an extra 10K a month passively. Again, I recommend really filling this part out with all those things that I suggested. You'll get better results. But for the case of this video, this is then going to give you some really good titles, but more so you can change these titles. They should give you really good video ideas. So let's read through some of these. Investing trends we need to leave in 2024. 7 free stock trading apps to use in 2025. I really like this one, how investing is changing in 2025, what you need to know. This is actually really good. There's a few in here that I actually like a lot. How I'd invest $1,000 to make 10K a month in 2025 if I started over. Some of these are really, really good video ideas. They just need to be tweaked a little bit. And so this should help you a ton. Links in the description if you want to pick that up. Now I'm going to walk through 8 frameworks that you can use right now. We'll just jump right into it. So here we have 5 major Social Security updates for 2025, what you need to know. And you can see how people want to click on this just simply to look ahead and to think about the future and what's coming up. Number 2 is thinking about opportunities in your niche. And especially if you use the word new or start in your title, this can work really, really well, especially when you combine it with that timeliness strategy and the year-end trend. So an example of this would be 7 side hustles students can start in 2025. Another one is 33 new business ideas with 1 million potential in 2025. Adding that word new or adding in that word start. Both of these video ideas really feel like a sneak peek into the future and building that anticipation. Number 3 is new year, new me. So around the new year, people are often motivated by self-improvement. Maybe you want to start a YouTube channel. Maybe you want to lose some weight, get fit, whatever it is. Titles in these categories inspire personal growth and they appeal to the viewer's desires to redefine themselves. So some of these categories that I'm going to cover within this one is a few. You have resolutions, there's habits, skills, personal transformations. These are some of the biggest things, that people are thinking about towards the end of the new year that they want to work on. So let's look at habits as an example. We have 15 habits you need in 2024. Now, remember, this was posted at the beginning of the year. So if you're in 2025, 2026, whatever, that you just need to change these dates to match whatever season it is for you. And this worked really, really well, not just because it had the year in it, but because it's really when people want to build habits is at the beginning of the year. And so she really capitalized on this. Thinking about skills as well, people want to build skills. So 5 high income skills for students to learn in 2024. 3 skills every virtual assistant needs in 2024. Now let's look at transformations. There's a couple examples here, which is get your life together 2024, realistic habits and goal setting. Now, obviously this is going to depend on your niche and how you actually pull this off, but thinking about that core desire. For me, if I'm talking about YouTube, it could be like, get 100,000 subscribers in 2025. That might be how I do this. So don't take this so literally that you need to actually, copy it word for word, but hopefully this gives you ideas for your own niche. And I think you understand that. So we'll move on. 7 steps to get in the best shape of your life in 2024. Again, just be thinking about what is that core desire for your niche. Maybe it's to make a certain amount of money, lose a certain amount of weight, to accomplish some sort of thing, set up something. Just really be thinking about that core desire that they want and how they can accomplish that in the next year. Okay. Another one, this is number 4, which is to learn from experience. So people click on these videos because they really offer the comfort of a roadmap, especially when it's guided by someone with experience. A good example is how I'd learn AI if I had to start over. And what's beautiful about this part of the title is it just insinuates some of the credibility. If I had to start over. So she already, when you read this title, look at this thumbnail, you think she knows what she's doing with AI. And so if she did start over, she could probably walk me through exactly, she's been there before, which is really, really cool. Kind of a cool, like psychological framework inside of this title. Another good one here is how I would learn Python fast in 2024 if I could start over. Same idea, just put in a different way with another example. Okay, number 5, before it's too late. This one's really good because these titles create urgency and they really leverage FOMO, which is that fear of missing out. So ditch these 5 design trends before 2025 hits. You can feel the urgency because there's something happening. There is a trend happening, kind of like with this video, right? And there's a deadline. So before 2025 hits, you need to get rid of these because it's out with the old, in with the new. Rebrand your identity before 2025. Some people want to hit their goals before the end of the year. And so actually saying like, hey, it is the end of the year. Let's accomplish this before the next year is a really, really cool title framework that you could use. SEO is changing. How to win in 2023. This is great because if something is changing tied with that next year, this was posted at the end of 2022, then you're even more inclined to click on this because you know that something's changing. And if you want to win, there's probably some new stuff you need to do. Now, this also works if you look back at the previous year. So it's not always looking ahead. These are some examples here of past year titles. And these can work really well because they tap into nostalgia. There's closure. People want to improve when they reflect on lessons, mistakes, and ultimately people are leaving behind outdated trends and looking forward to a fresh start. So let's take a look at number 6, which is looking back. Titles that wrap up current year trends, learnings, mistakes, recaps. The first one we have are lessons learned. So wrap up the year trends with a lessons learned video, 15 lessons from 2023. It could be 15 mistakes I made in 2023 with my business. And so you can kind of recap the year and share some of the insights that you learned when you look back. Out with the old is another example here. We have book trends that we need to leave in 2023. This was posted at the end of 2023, so you can see how effective this was, and it worked really well for her. Number 7 is the recap, and this is pretty similar to what we covered earlier. There's just some different ideas here. So best video cameras for every budget in 2024, recapping some of the current year's stuff that came out and saying this is what is the best, this is what won, is a great thing to do. Very similar with the worst books I read in 2023. So think about the best, the worst. Here we have the best smart products of 2023. You could think about the weirdest stuff, the funniest. There's all sorts of stuff you can do when you're looking back at the current year, and just add EST to the end of the word, and you can probably, find a good video idea somewhere in there. Next one is ranking. And so in ranking, there are different tier rankings that you can do. This is tier ranking 2023's biggest fashion trends, your most loved and hated, which worked really well for her. Here's another tier ranking, which is bachelor degree tier list 2024, ranking the top 100 bachelor degrees. Again, people just want to know current information. So having the year on a tier list really updates it and makes it fresh, makes it new. Number 8 is outdated. And I really like this one because it says fashion trends that died in 2024. So it's kind of like out with the old framework. But what makes this one different is I love this part of the title, and what to wear instead. So it kind of offers the solution within the title. So you're clicking on it to know what's dead, but you're also clicking on it to know what's new in that upcoming year. Now, there is one mistake that I don't want you guys to do in your videos, because here's the thing about a YouTube title. You can change it. So if you decide to go ahead and make a video, now obviously this is not going to work for all of these. This video, it's not going to work for. But let's say you decide to make a video called like this one, 5 high income investing skills for young adults to learn in 2025. Let's say you make that video. Inside of your hook, inside of your content, do your best job to try and not say the year, because if you say 2025, 2026, whatever it is, then it's going to outdate it when people click on that. Because here's the awesome thing. In March or April, what you can do is just take out the actual year. So then that title becomes 5 high income investing skills for young adults to learn. And then what you could also do is, if it's still relevant information, as it approaches the next year and it comes October or November, change that to 2026. And then it still is relevant because inside the video, you never said the year. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. The time is running out, so do this quickly before January to get ahead of the trend. And let me know in the comments if this works for you. I hope you found this valuable. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.